a phrase will give you an insight into what your writer or speaker is trying to say, but the thought will not be completely expressed. In a nutshell, we can therefore say that a phrase is a grammatical notation that does not express a complete thought. It has no subject, it has no verb. A phrase can only have a head, and it is the head that we use as a point of identification. So if we say a phrase is a noun phrase, then the head of that phrase is a noun. If we say it is an adjectival phrase, then the head of that phrase is an adjective. If we say it is adverbial, then the head is an adverb, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I will want to round off because we still need to take some questions and responses. But before we go, take these numbers with which you can get through to us. 0806 86 76 165. Again, 0806 86 76 165. And the second number, 0905 648 7177. Once more, I am John Oga, your Rave FM English Language on Air teacher. Thank you.
In compliance with government's directives as a bold measure towards preventing the spread of coronavirus and in furtherance of our safety, schools across the states are shut as a strategic move to constructively engage SS3 students and assist in preparing them for the forthcoming WASC. Rave 91.7 FM is bringing English language classes on air. WAEC certified English language tutors will take the students through the examination syllabus to aid their learning and prepare them for the examination. This is our own contributions to bridging the gap created by the lockdown and a golden opportunity for SS3 students to join English language teachers on air, ask questions, and have a feel of the classroom even from their homes. Rave FM English Language on Air classes takes on the airwaves by 2 to 3 p.m. every weekday. This program is powered by Iderade Movement led by Dr. Aki Okuki.
Now we expect you to call in using the following numbers for those of us who missed it the other time. 0806 867 6165. 0806 867 6165. And then you can also call in on 0902 247 3808. 0902 427 3808. Expect your calls now. Meanwhile, I have some assignments here for you, which I'll reel out from time to time. And as I read them out, I expect you to also respond to them. Perhaps even now, if you can respond to them now, it will be appreciated. If not now, you can respond to them later, maybe in our next class. Now, hello?
Hello.
Who is calling and where are you coming from?
My name is
Huh? Please speak out. I can't hear you. Hello?
My name is
Hello, please.
Hello, I'm Moses Ife Adedoyin from Idoshun.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Hoga, for the class.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
Though I have two questions, but I think the other one will be asked later on when you finish the grammatical names and functions.
Okay.
The question is a little bit long.
Okay.
You said that past tense should be used for narrative essay.
Yes.
But in the case of a question which may demand an imaginary or fictionized story,
yes,
I mean story which may not necessarily be based on past experience,
Okay.
such as narrative essay, which a proverb could mark its ending.
Okay. Okay.
E.g., as you make your bed, so you must lie on it.
Yes.
Isn't this an exception to the aforementioned statement?
As I said earlier, thank you very much. As I said earlier, if the need arises for us to use the present tense, we can use it. It's not a necessity, but the main thing is that because we are giving account, most often, even if with that kind of proverb, you may have to go back to history to bring a story to match that proverb. Now, when you are trying to relate that history, you may have to give it in the past tense, except that you're giving something that is yet to happen. Perhaps you may not use the past tense. Thank you. Hello?
I want to ask.
Hello, please. I
what
can't
is
hear you.
your-
Hello?
Huh?
Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm there from Oshogbo.
Okay, Ayomide. Your question.
About to take a question.
Yes. What's about it? What is about the rhetorical question?
I will to answer a rhetorical question.
Okay, I know you may be asking, especially when it comes to the definition of rhetorical question in literature, when we say it's a question that does not need an answer. Yes, there are occasions where you may have to respond to it. You are responding to it to lay emphasis. The question is not meant for your audience or for your opponent to respond to, but you only respond to it just to lay emphasis. Like the one I gave in the lecture not quite long. But rhetorical questions by definition is a question that does not require an answer. That is what is always said in literature. But in this case, you can respond to it. Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Who's
Hello.
speaking and where you're calling from?
I'm Ashalu Steven.
Ashalu
From
Steven?
Oshogbo.
From Oshogbo?
Yes, my question is, can a narrative essay start with a question?
Yeah, it depends. Any essay form may start with a question. When you do that, you are only trying to buy your reader to yourself. But when you do and in doing this, you have to be technical about it. After you have asked the question, then your response should be candid enough to match that question, to make it catchy. It's possible. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello?
My name is.
Hello, who is on the line? Where are you calling from?
Susan from Owodede.
Okay, Susan, you're on air. We can hear you, please.
Susan from Owodede.
Yes, I can hear you. Please go on.
The argumentative essay,
Yes,
where we have the introduction,
yes,
moderator, panel of judges, and the co-debaters.
yeah.
So please, between the co and the debaters, will there be hyphen?
Yeah, you can have it hyphenated, yes. You can have it hyphenated. Compound words can be hyphenated or non-hyphenated. You may choose to, but I would prefer you have it hyphenated. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel from Ikero.
Okay.
My name is Emmanuel from Ikero.
Emmanuel from Ikiru, please turn down the volume of your radio so we can hear each other better.
Okay, sir. About the expository essay,
Okay.
I want to ask, how can we conclude that essay, sir?
Well, concluding an expository essay, as I told you earlier in the lecture, you conclude giving a summary of your findings in the conclusion. You give a summary of your findings and then you round it off, of course, in a professional manner, because it's expected that it's from a background of some level of professionalism. Though we know you are students, you are learners at this level, but you use the content, you take some portions from the content, you summarize it, and then you make it part of your your conclusion. Thank you. Do we still have Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from? Please turn down. Okay. 0905. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Who am I speaking with?
From Oshobo.
Oh, Barakat from Oshobo. Okay. You're on air.
My question is that what is vivid verb that you mentioned in the lecture?
What?
Vivid verb.
Okay, when we say something is vivid,
Yes, sir.
to be vivid means to be clear. To be clear. When I say vivid expressions, that means expressions that are clear, that are not clumsy, that will not create room for double interpretations like ambiguous expressions or tautological expressions or plenastic expressions. To be clear, that's simply the answer. Hello. Hello. 0905. Hello. 0905 648 7177. Hello. Hello. Who is there? Who is speaking and where are you calling from? Please, I will advise that we turn down our radio so that we can hear each other better.
Hello.
I told you earlier on, okay? I have some assignments here which I'll read out.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Hello, sir.
Hello, I can hear you. You're on air already.
Hello.
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 Please, you may have to call us back.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
I'll start from if you are ready.
Please, before we call, let us turn down our radio, the volume of our radio, so that we can hear each other better. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Who am I speaking with?
Good afternoon, sir. It's Ajayi Alexander from Iresi, sir.
From Iresi, yeah? You're on air, please.
Yes. So, I don't quite understand what you mean about the
Speak loud.
expository essay.
Okay. You do not understand what I mean by the expository essay?
Yes, you said it talked about fields of study.
Okay, when I say
way
fields
of
of when I say field of study or way of life, what I mean is that it can also be even a way of life of the way of life of a people, a culture, their ways of doing things. An expository essay talks about details about how things are done. For example, let's take a look at if you want to write an essay on coronavirus, for example, it is expository because you'll be talking about some technicalities involved in it. It can even be as simple as dance step. It is expository because you will be taking a look at some technicalities about it. So it's what is not just like narrating, it's not just like describing, but you are giving some details that are a bit technical. And that is why I said you must use the words in accordance to the register of the topic you are writing about. And that is why I say it is technical. Hello, please. Hello. I have some assignments, some questions here which I will read out. And I want to advise you pick your pen and paper so that... Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello, please. You're on air.
Hello.
Hello. Speak, please. So please pick your pen and paper and take these following questions, which I expect you to respond to, and it will serve as a trigger factor for us in the next class. Identify and state the grammatical functions of the following underlined expressions. I will give you the expressions and I will tell you the portions to underline. 1. The boy who lives here is my friend. I take that again. The boy who lives here is my friend. Underline the boy who lives here. 2. A friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Underline a friend in need. 3. What I am telling you is the truth. What I am telling you is the truth. Underline what I am telling you. Underline what I am telling you. 4. What he intends to do, I do not understand. What he intends to do, I do not understand. Underline what he intends to do. 5. That is what you always say. That is what you always say. Underline what you always say. 6. I saw the woman who used to sell shoes in the last shop. I saw the woman who used to sell shoes in the last shop. Underline the woman who used to sell shoes in the last shop. 7. Tade thought it was a difficult task